out and see what's up, see if it's on my end, and see if I can fix it.
All right. Do you have Skype automatically adjust your volume?
No, how do you do that? Is that magic?
If you go into call settings, audio settings, and under the microphone settings, there's a little checkbox that says automatically adjust microphone settings. If it's on,
Okay.
turn that off.
Oh, I had it off. I just turned it on.
All right, one more spot open.
Do you want me to turn it down or up?
Down a little bit.
Is that better?
That is a ton better.
Okay.
Actually.
Am I fuzzy?
No, not as much. I think most of it just you peaking.
Oh.
Because your volume was too high.
Okay.
So that should be a lot better. Yeah.
Ooh. I'm really terrible.
Jokered. Okay, we'll get him in here.
I have a guy on my list named Joker in HD, so I was like, what? All right, let's do this. What?
All right. Okay, second game, Bronze Boot Camp.
We are part of the Trinity Force podcast, which is a podcast. It has a few different podcasts, actually. The main one, called the Trinity Force proper, is all about helping you to understand the game better and the patches. And most recently, they had a guest, Ghost Crawler from Riot, which was really cool to hear a writer talk about balance and champions and stuff. So definitely go check that out at trinityforcepodcast.com. They also have the Trinity Force Rundown, or LCS Rundown, which is just explaining what's going on in the LCS. And right now, obviously, they're talking about Worlds. And then we have the Oz LOL podcast, which is just more about the Oceania scene. And they do talk about other scenes a little bit, but mainly it's focused on Oceania.
Yeah.
And there's the Journey to 30 as well.
Yep, I was just about to mention them too. They're not. They don't have an actual podcast that you can find on iTunes, but they do stream at least once a week on Twitch and upload that stuff to YouTube. It's mostly just about the basic mechanics of the game. They break it down little by little. Last week they did one about the jungle. And they had time to break it down completely. You know, who you should pick, what are the best early game ones. Jungle routes, runes, everything you need to know about the jungle. It doesn't matter if you're just becoming a level 30 or you've been playing this game for a long time. There's always good information there.
Yeah, so definitely go check that out. And we are in our second game and last game of the day. We have Blue side banning Morgana, Tristana, and Fizz. And then purple side banning Zed, Zillion, and Yasuo. Almost identical bans to last game. I think Zillion wasn't banned last game in lieu of... I don't remember who.
Did we even get the game in the chat? Oh no, that one filled up really fast. Yeah, sorry, Unstealthy Ninja, couldn't get you into this game. It just... I pull some of the names from people who previously play Bronze Boot Camp and do it on a regular basis. But yeah, I didn't even get a chance to put it in chat there because that filled up really quickly.
That's crazy. I'm glad it did though. Um, yeah, so very similar bands coming out. Azir being hovered over. We'll see if that actually goes through.
Hmm.
But Pantheon is picked. Pantheon can be played mid, top, or jungle. His most recent competitive play has been in the jungle. Um, Corki,
Not to count him out for top play though, too.
yeah, definitely could be a top lane. Then we had, I guess, Ziggs and Nocturne picked. Ziggs very common in the mid lane. Right now, I see Ziggs on barrier. Don't you always go heal over barrier? Pretty. Oh, I guess you can go barrier because a lot of mid laners will take ignite, and heal would be halved by the ignite. So I'm okay with the barrier. I still prefer heal, probably. I guess it depends on the matchup. Then you have Nocturne in the jungle. Nocturne's a really good jungler. He doesn't see too much competitive play, but he's
Hmm.
really good and really scary.
Yeah,
I yeah.
a lot of people
What?
don't know how to like effectively ward against him to know when the ganks are coming. And
Yeah, it's
always,
hard to.
well, it didn't matter sometimes. As soon as that ultimate goes off, you just start running for the hills.
Yeah,
Any
exactly.
lane, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, unless you know he's not near you, when
Hmm.
Nocturne ults, you run.
Yep.
So we do have Corki coming out for bot lane, probably. I guess it could be a mid lane AP Corki, but that's pretty rare.
Hmm.
And then Azir.
Mm,
Azir, really strange champion. I love the way he looks, though.
yeah, I'd like to see someone besides Braum as a support for Corki, like
Yeah,
someone like Leona
Leona's the best for Corki
or hmm,
because Corki does a lot of spell casting, and for Braum, you need the auto attacks to trigger his stun. And obviously, Corki does auto attack, but
hmm.
it's not his primary damage in general. I mean, obviously, it is a big part of his damage, but
That might have
it's-
been more of a reaction to the Blitzcrank.
yeah, and even Leona's still better against Blitz. I mean, still does
Yeah.
fine against Blitz. But yeah, you're right. That's probably had a lot to do with this decision. But yeah, definitely Leona. I love to see Leona with Corki. His Gatling gun procs her passive immediately.
Hmm.
So we do have a Jinx and Blitz bot lane, which is really strong. If Jinx can follow up Blitz's pull and pop up with her own traps, they
Hmm.
can destroy someone in her minigun, dealing out attacks really, really quick. They can absolutely wreck someone. If they get the pull onto the right person, it could be onto Corky. It could be
Yeah.
devastating. Not to Braum. Um, Especially if Braum is a little bit out of position. Then you had, let's see, Lee Sin and Braum. Like you said about the Braum bot lane, I definitely agree with you there. I see Lee Sin struggling a lot. It's hard to play Lee Sin. I
It's
can't play
very
Lee Sin.
hard to play Lee Sin. So good luck, Tesla. You're gonna need it.
Ooh, Tesla.
Hmm. Yeah, I mean he's
Uh,
just like one of those chance. He like his win rate I think is 44% or something like that, and that's
hmm
not because of like he's a bad champ. He's just hard to play and hard to really be effective early game.
Yeah. Definitely if you're Lee Sin, put your warning button and your skills on smart cast so you can jump over walls very quickly.
Hmm.
Um, or jump to ward hop very quickly. Then we have Jinx and Maokai. Again, I do like the Maokai. I like him a lot better against Pantheon than I did against Rise. Obviously, it worked out last game,
Hmm.
but I do like him better against Pantheon than against Rise. Pantheon or Azir. I guess it could be. I suspect Azir will be mid
Uh huh.
with Pantheon top, but who knows? Sorry, I just talked a lot.
No, it's totally fine. Yeah, like Pantheon's a hard one to lock in that early for the top lane because it seems like he can only do well against the more caster heavy top laners like Jace or even Riven. But you pair him up against someone who's going to be building full tank, and there's not much he can do because he's not going to do damage to them, and he's not going to scale up at all.
Yeah, Maokai really just wants to take like a Doran's or even like the crystalline flask
Mm-hmm.
and just heal off. Like Pantheon just wants to throw Qs, but he's going to run out of mana. He's very, very mana
Yep.
heavy. So
Yeah. If I were Pantheon, I'd probably want to take teleport and just try to affect the rest of the map as much as you can.
hmm yeah, you're probably not going to get too many kills on the Maokai. Again, if Lee Sin comes pre-6, you guys could definitely get a kill onto him.
Mm-hmm.
Or if Lee Sin comes even after 6, when Maokai doesn't have a ward and you can ult him under tower, then Pantheon can stun him there. I mean, yeah, but it's very unlikely outside of those situations, which aren't going to be very big windows. So Pantheon definitely, I agree, should look to make things happen in other lanes, and his ult is going to be very effective there.
So have you seen Ziggs versus Azir before?
I have not. I've only seen Azir played a few times.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't understand him.
Well, he just doesn't really fit into any of the roles I think that he was designed to. Like as a mid laner, he can do well against some of like the more AD heavy people or people that need to really get up in your face. But against people like Ziggs, it's he can get poked down, and he doesn't have that much pressure early on because his mana costs are really high.
Yeah, it's interesting. I'm really curious to see how he does.
Mm-hmm.
His is the only passive I know of that you trigger, like without it doesn't automatically trigger.
Mm-hmm.
I always wondered if that would ever happen because
Yeah, it's definitely
passives.
interesting.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's like it's a passive. It's supposed to be passive, but he does have the other part of his passive that's a passive.
What is the other part of his passive?
He gains attack speed for cooldown reduction.
Oh.
So the more CDR he buys, the more attack speed he gets.
Oh, so that's why people get like Nashers on him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that makes sense. Have you played any of the news like Soraka or anything?
I have.
How do you think of her?
She still fits into the same role.
Yeah. Like useless late game.
Yeah, pretty like you're there as a heal bot still. Like I want to
Okay.
I keep wanting to believe that CC that she has on her, it helps out moderately, but I mean
It's a huge silence, right? And it can turn into a stun.
yeah, but it's much harder to land
Okay.
than it seems.
I imagine what you could do is it would be good in like a ranked fives if you could get someone, if you communicate and be like, okay, I'm going, and you silence so they can't like flash or move or
Yeah.
flash or jump or anything, and then you have like an Amumu ult or something to that, like a Sedge ult, and then or Wukong even, and then they get rooted there after that's up.
Uh-huh. It's if I'm going to take a support, I'd still rather take, Thresher or Braum
Mm-hmm.
or Nami.
Or Janna.
Yeah, or not Janna. But she's definitely fun to play. A lot more fun to play now.
Yeah, and her star call, I guess, heals you.
Yep.
Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
And her heal
Because
hurts.
her heal hurts you.
It's interesting. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing more of Azir and of Soraka with their changes. Did someone else get changed? I feel like someone else got... Victor.
Victor, yep.
Yeah, he's kind of getting really scary late game now.
Mm-hmm.
I played with one, he fed really hard and then ended up doing work after that. My clock timer says 8:35 right now, so I'm guessing that's wrong.
Yeah, no caps. I'm not sure if he's actually connected yet. It didn't say that he loaded in for me. We'll see once this game sort of kicks in.
Yeah. Okay, there it goes. No, he hasn't.
All right. So we'll get a pause out and we'll see what's going on.
Jungler starting standard.
Yeah.
A summoner has disconnected.
Malachi says he's ready.
Well, he wasn't the one that.
I know. He's just being dumb. I was about to ask what the rules are for pausing. Oh my goodness. We played a game. Oh yeah, you remember that game we played when that random person got in and kept pausing it?
Yeah, that was. As long as you're not pausing like that guy, I don't. You can use the pause.
Yeah. At least
Yeah, honestly,
Tesla.
if there's someone DC'd, someone needs a second, you can pause. I don't care. As long as you're not the guy that just keeps spamming pause. What would halftime be?
After the first, after 4 objectives have been taken.
So that includes dragon?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Dragon, bear, and then towers.
Alright, so who initiated this pause? Was it blue team?
Yeah.
Okay, so blue team has 2 pauses remaining. You can use them strategically if you want.
If you need to get some water or something. These guys. Alright, so hopefully Azir and Pantheon will be back quite soon.
Azir is back. We're just checking for Pantheon.
Dot, dot, dot. Let us see. What is League of Legends? That's the question we all ask ourselves.
Yep.
Where is no caps? Holy moly.
Pantheon, you're killing us.
Let's see if yeah, when you cut the videos you can just cut this out. I mean they only miss 6 seconds that way. Oh wait, no you can't, can you?
I can. Yeah.
Or they could just skip over it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we might just have to go on without Panth.
Yeah, if it takes, let's give them to 25.
Alright. Yeah, I'm hoping he's trying to reconnect and stuff.
He's played with us before, right?
Yeah.
Oh wait, we're watching 3 minutes behind. Is there any? Let me
Oh.
see. Forgot about that.
Oh, whoops.
A summoner has disconnected.
Okay, yeah, so guys, you can restart the game anytime. We'll just have to go without Pantheon.
He said, okay, I don't know when it is, but the game's already started back. But we're 3 minutes behind, so. Um, it's funny because I have the chat timers on, and so all of them are 7 seconds. Yeah, it's at 6 seconds, so please explain. Hmm.
A summoner has
Ah,
reconnected.
there he is.
Hey! Alright. So aren't you glad we waited around?
Uh-huh.
Oh, Pantheon.
That was so long.
I've never actually seen what happens when the pause time reaches 0.
I've never seen that happen either.
Does the game just implode on itself?
Yeah. And everyone gets 500 riot points.
Oh, alright. Totally worth it.
Yeah.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Okay. So,
Let me rearrange my things. I always forget to.
you always forget to.
Always. I could have been doing that during the timeout, but no.
Yeah, during the 7 minutes we were just sitting there.
Okay, so Mao actually goes cloth and 4 with a mana potion. I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
30
That's a
seconds
good-
until minions spawn.
That's a good concept of what he needs to do in lane. Shows good understanding.
Good
And-
word from blue team, because you got a Blitzcrank on the other team. Chances are they're going to try something.
Yeah, definitely. And a lot of times Blitzcranks will stand in the dragon pit and try and pull over as well, so. Careful.
Oh, they get the pull on the Corky.
He's dead.
Did he level something up already? Did he blow? He didn't blow flash. Okay, he didn't blow flash. Good job, Corky. He already did
Nocturne
level
flashed.
up phosphorus bomb. Yeah.
I don't think Nocturne needed to flash there, though.
No. But
Let's
yeah.
see. Yeah.
I generally don't like to level up things until you get into lane. Just for that sort of reason. If something does happen, you can always level up your Valkyrie quick.
Yeah.
Alright, Maokai gonna be using his teleport to get to lane quickly.
Yeah, then that's fine.
Yeah. I don't think he needed to be there for the buff in the first place, but
Yeah.
it's better than going back now and missing out on, 2 whole minion waves.
Right. Maokai going really aggressive on the Pantheon.
Yeah, not exactly what you want to do.
Yeah. Lee Sin coming in. Oh, nope, he's
You
going
get
for
the
red.
yeah.
The Pantheon needs to back off now. Oh, Pantheon's so aggro. It's gonna
Yeah, he
work out
does.
for him.
Yep.
So much minion damage didn't even matter. I apologize, Pantheon. You showed me up. I wasn't expecting the ignite and all that damage. That was well done. Yeah, Maokai definitely being too aggro there. I thought Panth was too, but I was wrong. I don't think unnecessary flash.
It was odd that he didn't even get up. get his punch off.
Yeah. And you have full mana, and your mana shield is up, so you definitely would have been fine. Blitz does not want to. He just. I'm not sure a grab here would be a good thing for them.
Oh,
Whoa, Azir doing some magic. No one knows what Azir does.
Yeah, that's one benefit.
He's the new Karma.
I still love a mid lane Karma.
Ooh. Don't take that turret shot. Knock. Ended up not being a big deal, but a lot. That's another big thing. A mistake we see a lot here is people taking turret shots unnecessarily. Like, if you know once you know the gank's not going to go through, just go ahead and back off. You don't have to get hit by the turret shot to know that it is going to happen. Like, you can say, okay, if I continue, I'm going to get hit by a turret shot, and then I'm going to want to turn around instead of actually going in and having it happen. And that will come with more play, but
Yeah, okay, yeah. Just go back. Even when Nocturne's going in there, yeah, I mean, like,
same thing.
Azir will get a kill onto you.
Yeah, that was the same thing, Knock. You know, as soon as that turret hits you, you're going to want to turn around. So go ahead and turn around before it hits you. Alright, Zig's actually getting a second Doran's, which is okay. It just implies that he wants to fight, and that's normally not what you want to do with Ziggs. Normally you want to get like a Chalice.
Yeah,
and just
Chalice
wait
can-
clear.
But I mean, if he only had that like 400 gold, so for
Yeah.
the money, that was probably the best option.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, unless you want. Well, you got potions. You didn't get a ward, but yeah, that's fine. Gives him more health as well.
Oh, he's really close.
Uh-oh.
And
Jinx in
kinda
trouble.
baiting him in.
That's
yeah,
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, if Blitz doesn't land his grab, all he has is a knock up, really, and autos. So. Azir actually able to stay for so long. He's barely above in minion kills. He's like 5 up, but he's very high in levels. I think he's gonna get 6 pretty quickly.
Yeah, there's
But
a trick you can do with Azir if you use your if you advance your minion guys, you can use your I think it's his W to immediately close the distance between the two. Yeah, so it's like a Jarvan flag and drag.
Mixed with a Gragas E
Yeah.
because you stop when you hit someone, right? I don't remember. Did you tell me that or someone else told me that?
I don't know actually.
That's gonna be a dead. Oh, the grab does come in, but
Yeah.
I think he could have.
That was probably necessary flash. Oh, God.
Kite. If you kite back, there you go. If you kite back there, it'll prolong the fight, and then Braum can do work for you.
Oh, misses the Q. Back off, man. That was a really late Zigzal. I don't know what that was.
Yeah, and on that fight bottom, Corky, if you are able to kite back, Jinx is gonna keep running through your minions and take more damage as well.
Yeah, I mean, like, even in situations where it's not going to actually do anything, it's better than just standing still. And to get into the habit of it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Braum. Taking down Nocturne. That's a blood. Oh my god, Braum is 3-1. 3-0-1.
This Braum is a beast. Oh, Corky gets grabbed out of the Valkyrie. Wait.
Yep.
Okay. Nice flash there from Blitz. Are you at 8 minutes?
Yep.
Okay, my game's being weird. That's why I said wait. I was like, am I like 20 seconds behind or something? Yeah, that was a really nice grab by Blitz to cancel the Valkyrie, but also by Corki. You got to be thinking about that and realizing that his grab will cancel your Valkyrie. So.
Yeah, so it's either you do it earlier or after, preferably before. You gotta anticipate that kind of thing happening.
Yeah, Nocturne's.
What about Nocturne?
He's pretty low level. I don't know what happened that got him there though. He just got level 5 on the blue buff. Normally you're getting level 6 on your blue buff.
Yeah. Well, Lee Sin's in the same boat.
Yeah. Lee Sin's a little bit ahead, but not much, I guess. Yeah, I guess. I don't know what happened. I guess there's a lot of fighting going on and not a lot of kills or something. Nocturne does keep ganking this mid. You don't want to... Yeah, good. You don't want to go in there. He's 2 levels higher than you. He has his ult, and... Yeah. So is Azir supportive mid laner? Or like a damage?
I don't know enough about Azir, honestly, to call it either way.
Okay. Bot lane... a lot of killing going in bot lane. This Jinx is now 5 and 2. She's gonna be so scary.
Oh, so close.
Oh, nice flash by Lee Sin. Yeah, Jinx is gonna go get her BF sword, and then she's gonna be a terror. She's a little bit behind on farm, but that's because she's farm champions.
She does have... Corki has a Sheen now. So even... I still think Corki with a Sheen and...
yeah, I think Corki's
still a better...
Still stronger at this point in the game. He's definitely stronger in the early game than Jinx is. Early and mid game are Corki's time.
Let's showing it.
Azir, the reason you had to flash here is because Blitz was there and you had no idea. Because you have no wards up. And Red has such good ward coverage right now that when you went aggressive, you used your jump to go in. So, and you didn't have vision. That's a really risky thing to do. I'm not saying I never do it, but it's really risky.
I don't agree with the tier pickup for a support Blitzcrank. I mean, yeah, you can get mana, but no, that's not the mana item that you want.
Yeah, I do it a lot on Blitz, but it's something... Oh.
Pantheon, trying to
and he gets it. Let's see if Nocturne can catch him. Oh yeah, that vision. Oh! Pantheon's beast. Nocturne had vision there, it didn't matter. You have to... he spell shielded the spear, but he has to spell shield the stun, which is very difficult to do when they come in quick succession like that, but... Yeah, if you can, you want to try and spell shield the stun.
Pause 2, okay. Are we at
23
halftime
minutes.
yet? No, we're not
OP.
at halftime.
So... What was I going to ask?
Lee Sin disconnected.
Oh, I want to talk about this tier.
Yeah, I don't like it at all.
What I build it on Blitzcrank sometimes. What do you suggest that you get on Blitz instead of tier for mana? Because you do like, oh yeah, Glacial Shroud into like a Frozen Heart. Yeah, against this team, a Frozen Heart rather than a Frozen Fist.
Because I mean, by the time you could potentially even get that tier stacked up, and that's what 30, 40 minutes with a Blitzcrank, because you can't spam anything.
Yeah. His punch, but you're not going to be spamming it.
Yeah.
With Blitz, you want to get either Frozen Heart or Frozen Fist, or Iceborne Gauntlet. Frozen Heart or Iceborne Gauntlet. If you look at this team, even though Corki isn't like auto attack based, he does a lot of auto attacking. So Frozen Heart is good against him to slow his auto attacks. It's good against Azir, who gains attack speed and uses his attacks, I guess. It's good against Lee Sin, who uses his attacks, and it's good against Pantheon, who uses his attacks as well, like in a prolonged fight. Unless he's doing a lot of kiting. So definitely go Frozen Heart this game. Even though this isn't like the most obvious. This is a Frozen Heart. Excuse me. This is a Frozen Heart game. Like a game like that would be maybe Trinity top with Master Yi
Tristana,
Jungle.
yeah.
The Tristan or something like that. Like we have all people who the more people you have who jump in
A summoner has
and do auto attacks, the more you want to get a Frozen Heart.
Lee Sin picking up a Vamp Scepter with his Spirit Stone.
Yeah.
Which I'm gonna say I don't like it. That's 800 gold you could just use for the 2 long swords into your Spirit of the Elder Lizard.
Yeah.
And
Definitely
you're
get that
already, getting plenty
Elder
of
Lizard as
lifesteal.
quickly as possible.
Yeah, you're already getting plenty of lifesteal and stuff from your Safeguard.
This is a mistake we saw Shook make actually yesterday, I guess, or 2 days ago, depending on if you're counting Korean time. He took so long to get his. He had like 3 parts of items and didn't finish his Elder Lizard for so long that he was way behind on gold.
Braum almost had the save.
Yeah. That Azir ult.
Wow,
That's
that was
kind
a
of
good
cool.
Azir ult.
It's like a Nivea.
Yeah.
Does it do damage?
Yes. Yeah, Maokai is just so far behind at this point. I think Pantheon's going for an Infinity Edge rush. Which, when you're 4-0, why not? Hey.
Yeah.
It's good for his spears and good for his passive, so... Wait, do his spears crit?
Yeah, they.
Can
I don't think
below
they do.
15% or...
I think that's his E. I think.
His E is his jump.
His Heartseeker Strike. They
Okay.
crit when his target's below 15%.
Yeah.
Yeah, it gains 100% crit strike. Yeah, his E can crit.
Okay.
I don't think his spears can. Yeah, he's 4-0, so he's pretty scary at this point.
It's good pickup on the Ziggs, who was just out of position at this point. He didn't have anywhere to go. Maokai coming in at this behind them, but they should just turn right on him. He's 0-3, and he's only got some armor. They do have Jinx coming in, though. That was a real threat.
Jinx is this team's a lot like last game. Jinx is what's really scary for this.
Pantheon! Oh, wow.
Blue, they were all so low. That Pantheon ult did a lot with nice with Braum running in there to kind of prep them for it. That was awesome. Now Blue really needs to be getting this tower. Braum doesn't really have any business chasing Jinx there. They could even do Dragon, although that might be pretty risky. Yeah.
Yeah, Lee Sin's not there with him. And Red Team still does have a lot of coverage of the map there.
Wow. So much damage
damage.
coming out from Blue slot. Wow. Blue just got a really big advantage through this exchange.
Now, Blue Team will have to back off here, so we'll see. Oh, Jinx! Jinx, you don't want to be there. I don't
Nice.
know, what Jinx is thinking.
Pantheon got 115 farm by 15 minutes. That's really, really, really good.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Very, very good. And even Corki at 100 by 15 minutes is pretty good. I mean, Corki did well to get 100 by 15 minutes. So, Blue Team is looking really strong right now. They need to use this advantage, the advantage they have. Like, if they get to too late with Jinx and Maokai and Ziggs, they're going to be hard pressed to win. But they can, this is good for them to be doing the dragon. Lee Sin didn't smite, but they still got it.
Yeah.
Corki out of mana, so he's not going to be as effective. But they're still winning these. I mean, this is a very one-sided game at this
Jinx
point.
is coming in now. So she should. Oh, backs off. Oh
Don't
gosh.
stop.
And now Pantheon with his IE and Brutalizer.
Wow.
Yeah, you just needed to go in for that one extra auto attack.
Yeah, kite forward a little
You
bit.
could've gotten the double kill.
Pantheon is doing so much work right now.
9
Wow.
0 3 Pantheon. That is terrifying.
Blue is now running away with this game. They're going to take this tower and then should probably go back after that. Death timers are still pretty low. Pantax, obviously. Wow, Pantheon's... Oh my goodness, even just taking on that blue buff. He said, no, yeah, that's mine. Sorry.
Well, he already had his own blue buff.
Yeah. I think it's...
Really dangerous to back right there.
Yes. I'm just going to steal your blue buff and then back right beside it. But they do get it. Pantheon now 9-0. He has his Black Cleaver and Infinity Edge. No boots. He's the fastest champion in the game. Who needs boots? And there goes Nocturne, I think. Oh!
Gets
Save.
kicked back to safety.
This is a 2 versus 4. But red very slow to rally for it. And blue is just going to walk away. Pantheon, oh my goodness.
You know, I'd tell Pantheon instead of picking out the Black Cleaver, get the Yomus. When you're that far ahead.
Yeah, he could be doing
to his IE.
just especially since he doesn't have boots to help with the movement.
Yeah.
Yeah, right there he probably would have killed him if he had a Yomus.
And yeah, it's like he shreds very easily with his Heartseeker Strike. But yeah, when you're 9-0-3, armor penetration, percent armor penetration is not your biggest concern.
I mean, this early in the game, almost no one else has armor. Blitz has a tiny, tiny bit, and then Maokai obviously has some, but he has not had too much trouble dealing with Maokai. He's 4 levels ahead of Maokai, too.
Yeah, Maokai's not been having a fun time this game.
Yeah, this is, like, Pantheon falls off late hard. Corki falls off hard, or late. Lee Sin falls off hard late. They really do, they shouldn't have any trouble finishing this early, but they do need to finish it before it gets too late, but they shouldn't have any trouble with that. They're just going for kills, though. Pantheon says, thank you very much. This is... Oh! The Jinx ult! Oh. Getting blocked. Pantheon
Where's
ult.
Pantheon going?
Too much. Too much. Pantheon says, it's okay. I'll let you take
So they
the
do
top.
get the shutdown on him.
Yes, please stop going for kills and start getting turrets. Pantheon's top turret's still up.
Well, and the bottom turret is still up. Also, that's the first time Azir put up his turret. That's not where you want to be putting it up.
Yeah,
Like-
they do get a lot of gold for killing it.
Yeah, it's 100 gold.
League of DCs. Holy biscuits. I'm gonna have to go if this keeps up going too much longer.
Alright.
I got like 2 more minutes. Plus the 10 minutes that we've lost in pause
Yeah.
time.
Oh, that's right.
Who DC'd? Oh, Braum. It's a different person every time.
Yeah, what's going on here?
League of DCs.
Yep,
A summoner
DDoS.
has reconnected.
DDoS, yeah. Blitzcrank's DDoSing people. He reconnected, so... Start? Huh? Lagging.
Alright, here we go. Back in the game. Maybe. Yep. Oh wow, the Q lands.
Uh, Ziggs, you have a lot. Like he's gonna, if he presses Q
Blue team's turret
again to jump in, then press it before it hits you. But don't press it just when the original Q lands.
Mm-hmm.
I mean your barrier. Braum gets. Don't you? I think we'd be better on Braum to get the health instead of the armor first, because
Yeah.
he gets a lot of armor, but through his abilities, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing with Leona. Blitzcrank going extremely aggressive there. The ult used just on Blitz, but they should be able to follow it into the others. Yeah. Oh, the Lee Sin ult in the wrong direction, but Corky there to clean up. Yeah, that's going to be 3 kills. Now they're at the turret, so they're going to push. That's just very good. And then they're going to get another one. Well,
They
Ziggs
could
might be able to
just
clear it
keep
out.
pushing, yeah. Well, if Ziggs will stick around, they can kill him.
Yeah, that's true.
The Pantheon, I'm pretty sure, is just gonna go really deep.
Yeah. He's dead. Oh, jumps the wrong way. Yeah, and get the inhibitor,
destroyed.
and then back off. And if I'm blue team, I would probably
Been destroyed.
go dragon right now. You have the timer. You know it's got 10 seconds. You know Jinx ult is down.
Mm-hmm.
Go get dragon. And if dragon weren't up, then I would say go get bot turret, or at least get a couple wards on your way to it, and then leave a couple to do damage on it. If you're not able to take it all the way out. All right,
Oh.
just get out. Just get out.
Blue team's sticking around.
Yeah, they're just so far ahead. It's okay. Oh, the Malphite Telly does come in, but Pantheon chasing out Nocturne, not even gonna ult away. Yeah, this is game over. They're up 12k in 22 minutes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Blitzcrank.
16-1-4 Pantheon.
Yeah, this is ridiculous.
Yeah, I guess
They
they're
may
going to
just-
go for the finish.
Yeah, it's gonna be a 5 versus 5. Actually, it's gonna be a 4 versus 5 because
Corky.
3 versus 5.
Yeah.
So they gotta back off. But they are definitely able to have this distraction. At least is definitely gonna give Corky bot lane. Yeah,
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
they're gonna turn this around. It's the Jinx ult. I love Jinx ult.
Oh, yeah.
It's so cool. So, yeah, I mean this is this is a slaughter. Again,
Oh, sure.
there it is. Jinx was
Okay.
really fed, but good game. It's kind of a tired day. Thanks for working.
Thanks everybody for playing this week. We'll be back next week again with more Battle Arena games for Bronze Boot Camp. And as always, check out the Trinity Force podcast. That's www.trinityforcepodcast.com to check out anything for the podcast. Tesla, let's see, who were you playing? Oh,
Tesla was Lee.
the Leeson. Like we said, don't be picking out Vampire, etc. You want to finish up your jungle item as quickly as possible. As far as Lee Sin ulting, it's not always the best move to go for an insect kick, because chances are most of the time you're not actually going to get it.
Yeah.
But yeah, everyone, thanks for playing. We'll get everything uploaded to YouTube. If you got any questions about the game or any of your play at all, don't forget to check out Seagrove. He's got his Twitter channel at SeagroveLol just for you guys to be able to send him things law related, any questions you got. So with that, we'll see you next week.